All right, good morning, everybody. Today's class is going to be a vinyasa flow. We'll just stick with all vinyasa today, so no hit, no intervals. Have a couple blocks if you have blocks handy, and just have them off to the side. Come into child's pose for a moment. Just lengthen through the back body. And then inhale the tabletop. And then find cow on your breath in. Lift the sitting bones around the spine and on your breath out. Twice more. Inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. One more. Inhale. And exhale. And then come to neutral tabletop. I want you to take your blocks if you have them on the highest level. I'm going to open the chest a little bit here. So the block is actually going to be right on the top of the humeral head and a little bit on the inner border, right on the chest into the pec. So it's a nice way to kind of plug your shoulder in the socket and feel a little release through the pec muscles. So just line it up there. So the blocks are right on the top of the shoulders. I want you to tighten your fingertips here, and your bum's going to stick up a little. Walk your knees back. Think of cow here, and then let your shoulders really drop onto the block so you can hover your fingertips. So your chest spreads as your navel lifts. You might need to scoot them in a little more and just feel that nice pressure, especially if the core blocks. We should dig a little into, not dig so much, but just create that nice pressure into the pec. And then if you want more, and this might be intense, come to your fingertips, walk your knees back and then lift your knees. Come to plank like this, and then maybe hover your hands. So you're literally like Superman, you're flying in air. Lift your belly, navel to spine, pubic bone to sternum. And then allow the sides of the heart to melt. Now plant your palms. We're going to come to down dog. So if you're already in plank, bend the elbows, inhale up, exhale, go back. And then just remove the blocks. You won't need them. You just scoot them to the top of the mat. And then take 3 breaths in down dog. You can take your heels and swing them side to side. Pedal out the legs. And then inhale, ripple forward to plank pose. And then find that same broadening of the chest as you hinge forward to the toes. Lift your belly. Exhale, just bend your elbows, chaturanga. Back up to plank, inhale. Tip the sitting bones out, down dog, exhale. Again, high in the toes, undulate the spine, pubic bone to sternum. And then lengthen the midline, inhale. Keep all that chaturanga. Low belly lifts as you bend. Back to plank, split the mat apart. Go back and up, downward facing. Last one, inhale, feel the support of the shoulders, belly. Keep all that chaturanga. You're buoyant, you're open. And then all the way down. Point your toes back, shoulders plug in their sockets, inhale. Just lift up a little or a lot. Soften the glutes. Exhale, lower. Twice more. Inhale, curl the chest off the mat. Exhale, lower. And then last one of choice, if you want to come back to your fingertips here. Maybe roll the shoulder blades on the back body. Maybe it's even a bind behind the back. And then exhale, release. Curl your toes under, walk your hands back, elbows over wrists, and have a plank pose. Downward facing. And then look to your hands. Slowly step your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine out. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Thumbs to heart, close your eyes. Just take a moment. So within all the strength we harness for our practice, that there's always something bigger than you. There's always something greater than you. So with that seed of humility, take a full inhale. Side out. Sane, open your eyes, stretch your arms up. Fold forward, exhale. Inhale and lengthen. Chaturanga, step or hop. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Down dog, go back. Take a breath. And on your inhale, bend your knees, look to your hands. Step or hop, feet to hands. Inhale, shoulders back, spine long. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hinge forward and down. Stretch out the front body, inhale. Step or hop, exhale. And then take it through your flow. Find that leisurely pace of the breath. One more, Sane. Inhale, look forward. Feet to hands, exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hinge. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Find your breath. Nowhere to be, nothing to prove. Just time to listen. Inhale, look to the hands. Feet to hands, exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Heel toe your feet together, bend your knees, chair pose. And then see even lower. Get long through the sides of the body. Exhale, sit lower. Get deeper on your breath in. Look towards your pinkies. And exhale, sit lower, hug the belly back. Inhale, lengthen through the sides of the waist. And then exhale, fold. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Step or hop, chaturanga. Keep that focus on your breath. As you inhale and stretch your right leg up. And nice and easy, just step it between your hands. Spin your left foot out. Inhale, warrior one. Use the full duration of your exhale, vinyasa. Or chaturanga rather. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Awareness of the breath. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale to take it between the hands. Inhale, lift the torso, warrior one. Full breath out, chaturanga. Find the chest broad. Inhale, upward facing, open it more. Exhale, downward facing. And again, just getting more and more aware on what you brought with you today. Inhale, look forward. Feet to hands, exhale. Inhale, extend. And exhale to fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana. And exhale again, sit low. More weight in the heels. Inhale, maybe lift the chin. Exhale, roll the inner biceps back, drop the seat. Inhale, keep your seat low, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold, belly to thighs. Now keep your legs strong. From your hip creases forward, extend out. And then plant your palms, chaturanga, heart forward, legs back. Inhale, upward facing, soft tush, strong belly. Exhale, downward facing. We're going to add the hops. Stretch your right leg up. You might stay low to the ground and just get your right leg forward through a hop. Or hop and switch. A little higher. Warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, you can step halfway back. Or step back, chaturanga. Maybe shoulders over wrists, one hop. Kick your heel to your butt. Vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Take an inhale, just float your left leg up. Lean your shoulders forward, bend your right knee. Hop and switch, you might stay low to the earth. And then warrior one. Take a breath in. Vinyasa, breath out. Step back or shoulders over wrists. One hop. Take it through. Same thing. Inhale, stretch your right leg up. Hop and switch or just step. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, vinyasa. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, hop and switch or just step. Drop your hips, inhale, curl the belly back. Vinyasa, exhale. Take 3 full breaths. Or child's pose. If you're in child's pose, downward facing dog. Soften your jaw. Wrap your triceps towards the mat and then hug inner to outer shoulder as you firm your top thighs back. Step your left foot in, put your right leg up. And then bend your knee and open your right hip. Exhale, knee to nose. Try to hover your right foot where it will land if you set it down. But try to push the mat away so much that it hovers. Leg up and back. Inhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Same thing. Exhale, knee to chest, hover right foot. One more. Inhale, roll it open. Exhale, thigh to chest. Try to hover that right foot. Inhale, leg up and back. And then step it between. Find that little hover first, or hop and switch your legs. And then come right to crescent lunge. Get low on your hips without sinking or sagging into the low back. Reach back to your left heel. Take an inhale. Halfway forward, arrow lunge, exhale. Sweep your arms back. And imagine the blocks again were are under your shoulders here. So find that same kind of lifting of the humerus as you draw the shoulder blades together. But then curl your belly back. Keep that, stretch your arms forward. Step your back foot in. And then just take off and glide through space, warrior three. You can soften the right knee. Roll your left hip down so your hips stay square. And then utilize that support of the belly here to get longer through the spine. Take an inhale. Thumbs to heart, standing splits. And if you need to, you can bend your left knee and open your hip. Just take a moment, you might circle your left ankle. And then drop your head. Find your standing splits for another moment, putting more weight in the heel, hugging your right hip crease back. And I want you to get really super strong in that left leg with the hip square. So you might lower the height of the leg. I want you to squeeze your quadrate bone, stretch your left thigh bone back. And then you to just come to your fingertips here and imagine you have something very delicate on your left foot and you can't drop that. All right, so it's almost like you're a superhero here saving maybe a delicate baby or puppy. And you don't want that little delicate human or animal to fall to its death. So as we come into handstand, I want you to, it's just handstand prep, imagine something very delicate like a baby on your left leg that you can't drop. So look down, get your shoulders over your wrists, come high in the ball of your right foot, but keep your back leg really straight and strong. And then see if you can, without letting your baby fall off your left leg, just hop up and kick your right heel to your butt and then land light. So it's really soft without letting that left knee bend or that left leg really jerk up and down in space. Lean the weight in the hands and just sneak your heel to your butt and very softly land. If you can, you'll reach your left heel all the way up and pull your right knee to your chest. So your baby's on your sole of foot. And then your baby flies away, vinyasa. Downward facing dog. It might be just a little silly to think of a baby on your foot, but just channeling that ability to maybe find that mentality of getting so strong in our potential for the people that rely on us. Can you harness that here within your practice? Soften in your breath, full inhale. Sigh it out. And then stretch your left leg up. Bend your knee and open your hip. And then exhale, thigh to chest. Try to hover the sole of your left foot. Inhale, leg up and back, bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale, shoulders over wrists. Just hovering that left foot. Flex the foot, toes towards your knee. Squeeze your belly in. Just like crow, protracting the shoulders. Bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale, thigh to chest. Push away. Dig your navel in and up. Now leg up and back, square off the hip. And then one hop and switch or step through. Come to crescent lunge. So set up your crescent lunge there. Hug your thighs to your center line. Lengthen the sides of the waist. Take an inhale. Belly back halfway forward. Send your gaze somewhat down so the sides of the neck are long. And then reach back through your fingertips and right heel. Now sweep your arms forward, biceps in line with ear. Take an inhale. And then just seamlessly warrior three. So finding that almost Superman feeling of your torso, flying through space from the support of the belly. Roll your right hip down. And just for a moment, tap into that ability to be a superhero and optimize yourself just through the breath. Take an inhale. And now get prepared for standing splits. Exhale. You can roll your right hip open. Get deeper in the left hamstring. And then prepare to save the day. Standing splits, linger there for a breath or so. Notice your right toes are down. And then set up. So a baby or your pet is now on your right ankle. Get really strong to that right leg, right? So there's not a little bend there. It's almost like go-go gadget leg. It's getting longer. Squeeze the quad to the bone. And then keep that. Flex your foot or point, but spread your toes apart. Now, creeping onto the ball, your left foot, shoulders over wrists, split them out apart, hug your triceps in. And then very gently, without letting your left leg go limp, try to keep it strong and just kick your heel to your butt. 2 to 3 of those. And if you can, your baby, your pet's on your heel, you're going to reach it to the heavens. And then it's going to fly away magically. Vinyasa. Come back to down dog. Take a full breath. Maybe sigh it out. And then inhale and stretch your right leg up. And then hop and switch or just step. We're going to come right to warrior two. Reach your arms apart. And create more space between your feet. So you're really taking up a lot of space across your mat without losing the power of your back leg. And then wrap your right hip underneath you more. And gaze over your right fingertips there. And I want you to come with both arms overhead to side angle pose. So for me, I like to turn my back foot in a little more just so I can reach the sitting bone to the heel. And then hug your right hip in more as you roll right wrist towards left armpit. So here's our superhero arms overhead kind of stance here in side angle. You can pull into yourself, deep into your tank. And just lightly step your back foot in and come into hovering half moon. So you have to stay strong on that right leg. And if you need to reserve your tank, your energy, bend your elbows so your thumbs just float above your shoulders. But use your left outer hip here to lift the left leg. And then float the chest open. Start to bend the right knee and look down. We're coming to half moon. So get your hand down, block or floor. Left arm up. And then bend your left knee, Chapasana, grab your ankle. And let's get that nice opening through the front of the hip, left shoulder. And then squeeze your right quad to the bone. So you're lighter on the right hip as well. Inhale, slowly release your ankle. And then exhale, come back to supported warrior 3. Take a curtsy lunge, left leg behind, inhale. And then lateral left leg, exhale. And then we're gonna meet the feet, but hover that left foot and come to stand, peace finger grip or not, inhale. Strong right leg, standing splits on the right leg, exhale. So we're gonna go through that maybe 4 to 5 more times. If you want, one hop up, and then curtsy left leg, lateral left leg, bend knee or straight. You can bend as low as you want. You might drop to a pistol, to Utthita Hasta, rise, through Tadasana Warrior 3, hug your thighs in, exhale, standing splits, maybe. One hop up. It's not about sticking handstand. And go through that a few more times at your own pace. Again, it's about giving yourself what you need, whether that's eliminating one part of it, maybe moving through a little more slowly. Take your last round. And then we'll meet in chair pose. Feet together, thumbs to heart. Now twist to your left, bring your right elbow to your left knee. And then open your chest more as you work your right hip back and lift your belly off your thighs. Maybe open your arms. Inhale, look down. On your exhale, revolve half moon on the right leg. Left hand down, right arm up. You can hook your thumb to your right hip crease, pull that hip back. And then again, get strong in your left leg. Like there's the baby back on your foot or calf or ankle. Right, you're holding up. How can you dig in deeper for the sake of their own health? Plank pose, inhale. And then come to side plank on the right hand. Stretch your left arm up. Right, and then hover your right hip a little. Inhale, lift it up. Maybe sweep the arm. Exhale, hover, maybe a little lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. Side plank on the left hand. And then take it to wild thing. Get that nice opening from right heel to pinky. Lift up, look to your right hand. Feel yourself fly and broaden through space. Vinyasa, take it through. Downward facing dog. Come back to your breath. And then inhale, stretch your left leg up. On your exhale, step or hop and switch. Coming right to warrior two. And just pause there. Pull back into your breath, your energy in the moment. Side angle, take both arms overhead. And then get really strong in your back leg. You might turn the toes to the right corner of the mat. And then hug your left hip in more. Lengthen through the side body as you hug back through the belly. And then pull the breath in deeper, all the way into the lowest border of the rib cage. On your exhale, just step the right foot in, come to your big toe, roll open, and then seamlessly lift up through that right outer hip. And keep everything to the side of the mat. And if you need to, bend your elbows. If you fall out, come back in. Take one more full breath in. And then supported half moon, bend your left knee, get your left hand to block or floor. Stretch your right arm up. Roll your right big toe down, hug your left hip in more. And then Shavasana, bend your knee, grab your ankle. And then pull your heel away from your right sitting bone. And feel your chest open more. Take a full breath in. Exhale, slowly release. And then come back to supported warrior three. And then curtsy your right leg behind. And then extend the leg out lateral. And then meet your feet, but hover the right foot. You can squat into a pistol here. So then press to stand. Bent knee or straight leg, Utthita Hasta. And then release that warrior three through standing splits. Stay or one hop off your left foot there. And then cycle through curtsy, lateral leg, maybe pistol, standing hand to foot. Keep that thigh bone plug, warrior three. Strong right leg, keep the baby on the leg, standing splits. Maybe through your handstand. At your own pace. See if you can slow it down a little more. Refine the movements. Finish up, we'll meet in chair pose. Sit low. Arms up. Thumbs of heart, twist to your right. Left hip back, maybe open your arms. Look down, inhale. Now we'll twist to the left. Revolved half moon. On the left leg. Left arm up. Tap into that ability to pull yourself together for the sake of others here. And then dig in a little deeper, full breath in. Plank pose. And then come to side plank on the left hand, stretch your right arm up. Hug your left shoulder in the socket, and then drop your head down, maybe an inch. Inhale, lift it higher. Drop it a little lower. Inhale, lift it. 3 more. So that left outer hip continuing to turn on. And then side plank on the right hand. Free it up into wild thing. When it feels good, look down, vinyasa. Compose, strong. Child's pose. Or sit up in Virasana. In many ways, we have to be able to dig deep into ourselves and almost take on these magical, superhuman powers throughout our days. But it's that belief in ourselves, that confidence and trust in ourselves that we can do it, that it's within us. And that really helps us to put one foot in front of the other. Keep the breath, open the eyes. Downward facing dog. Take an inhale, lift your right leg up. And then same option, you can just step or hop and switch your leg. And then come right to Digasana, so warrior 3. From there, fly your arms back if you need. Find a kickstand. And again, square off your hips and get strong through your left leg. Pull your belly towards your spine. Lengthen the midline. And then come to stand all the way up. We're coming to crane and right again. Peace finger grip, Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. But then take your left leg out, hug your right hip in. And then believe in yourself here, because that's the first step. Take your hand to your hip and just draw or lift your sitting bones. Tip forward, lift your chin, and then release your foot and come into your hovering half moon. Stretch your arms out. Roll open. You can bend your elbows there. Pull your belly in. Lift your torso a little higher. Soften the right knee. Inhale. Reverse warrior exhale. Land back. Take a breath in. Straighten your right leg. Keep tipping to the left. And then come to Trikonasana. I like to shorten my stance for this one. Reach for your right pinky. And then tuck your arms. Try not to lay on the right shin. Any variation of the arms is fine at this point of our practice. Keep lifting your left inner arch. And then push through the right big toe, even if it's lifted. Steer your right sitting bone towards the back of the mat. Take a full breath in. And then exhale, reverse your warrior, rebend the right knee. Breathe in here. We're coming to pyramid pose. Actually, we're coming to revolve crescent lunge. Let's find that twist here, left elbow to right knee. Thumbs to heart. If you want to go deeper, go for it. Bind around your right leg. Take another full inhalation. And exhale, now come to pyramid. Step your left foot in. Inhale, lengthen your spine out. Exhale, fold over the thigh. Any variation of the hands, you can turn the fingers back. But elongate from navel to chin. And then work your right hip further away from your right shoulder. Feel the length of the breath. And the ability to soften on the breath out. And then get your hands down behind the ball of your left foot. See if you can keep a straight right leg and just push the mat away and come back to that hover of the foot first. And then lift the leg from right under the sitting bone to down dog splits. Walk your hands back to your left foot. Now inhale, lengthen the spine out, come to your fingertips. Revolve half moon on the left leg. Tap the left thigh back, chest forward, and then stretch your left arm up without dropping your right hip down. So come back to squeezing the thighs in, reaching out through the right foot, and hold that precious little cargo on your right leg. Dig into your breath. As your fuel to maintain the strength. And then bring your left hand down. Walk your hands forward. Take an inhale. And then knee to chest. Step between. Turn your left foot out. Inhale, lengthen the spine, bend your right knee. And then start to straighten the right leg, left hand block our floor. Coming to Revolve Trikonasana. Now twisting to the right, you can stretch your right arm up, maybe hand to sacrum. But you know the biomechanics of this pose, right? So really working equal distribution of weight in the feet. So try to put a little more weight back into your left foot here as you hug your right hip towards that foot and then stretch your chest out. So a lot of that is coming from the low deep belly curling back and the chest broadening. And just embrace the awkwardness here. Can you maintain your composure? And carry the weight and the burden of other people in your life that rely on you here. Take another inhale. On your exhale, get your right hand down. Now take your right leg up and back. Bend your knee, open your hip. If you want, bring your left elbow down. And then straighten your right leg. Just to open through that left outer shoulder a little more here. And then we're coming back up to down dog splits and just set up for half pigeon. Yeah. And once you set up, fold forward and rest in your breath. And use this time to get back to yourself. So as we go through our life and our practice, we're really listening to what it is we need. We're not just using brute force or strength to push through. Trying to find that balance so we stay healthy, we stay just ready to take on what it is we need to do. Because unless we're healthy, we're not good to the people that need us most. whether that's healthy physically or mentally or both. And even superheroes need a day off. Even superheroes have sick days. And that's okay some days to just hang your cape in your whatever magical wand you have, because we all have those tools in our belt, whether you realize it or not. We all have those super powers. Take one more full breath. And then walk your hands in. Stretch your right leg up and back. And then get your right knee to your right upper arm. We're going to go for an arm balance here. Okay, get it up as high as you can. And then I want you to hop your left foot in as high as you can to get your butt up high. And then soften your elbows. Draw your left knee to your chest. See if you can hold that. Lift your chin, Ekapada Bakasana, then float your left leg up. And then take it to your flow. Embrace your superhero powers. Even if it means falling on your face. Here we go, second side. Take an inhale, stretch your left leg up. And then hop and switch or just step. Come right to Digasana though, so that's warrior 3 shape. And just set up, find the center line. Take a full breath in. Thumbs to heart, exhale, crane, right knee to chest. And just find peace finger grip or grab your shin. Utthita Hasta Padang Ustasana. Firm your left hip in here to support you. And then take the leg out wide. Straight or bent. Lift through the side bodies. And then lift your sitting bones. That's going to tip your pelvis. Keep firming your left hip in. Now your chest is going to rotate as you rotate high in that left hip to your hovering superhero half moon. Arms overhead. Fly through space or glide. Stay lifted. Try to look back at your right foot. Get strong through the right leg. Take another full breath in. Reverse warrior, tip back. And then inhale, straighten your left leg. Keep tipping, tipping, tipping. Trikonasana. And just reach the arms out. TikTok the arms. Favorite variation. One more full breath. And exhale, bend into your left knee, reverse warrior, breathe in as you reach. Exhale, revolve, crescent lunge. Spin onto the ball of the right foot. So hook elbow to knee. And then lengthen your spine out. Try to lift your right thigh bone up. Imagine that precious cargo on your right thigh bone here. So the weight of it is pushing down. As you do that, drop your left hip down and then lengthen your spine forward. And then maybe set up, go deeper, half full wrap. Keep lifting right thigh up, dropping left sitting bone down, and then lounging the chest open. And then breathe down to the belly, contract the diaphragm. And open the chest as you breathe out. Look to the left foot, inhale. And just sit up for pyramid, step that back foot in. Put more weight in the left foot, hug your left hip back, look forward. And then exhale, fold. And rock back to the left heel. Sometimes it feels nice to lift the ball of the foot. But deepen it within the seat of strength. Where can you soften? Where can you let go? So again, there's that theme of there's always something bigger or greater than you. No matter how strong we might appear or feel. Take one more full breath. And then come to your fingertips. Rock back to your heel, high on the ball of your left foot. See if you can hover that foot. Then sweep it up and back. And then right away walk your hands to your right foot. And then come to your fingertips. Lower the height of your left leg. Revolve half moon. Open to your right. Get strong through your left leg. And then lengthen through the crown of the head. So it all comes back to your center. Duck the legs a little more, squeak a little more length out. Nice, and then exhale, get your hands down, just walk back to down dog splits. Keep the strength in your legs as you do that. And then step left heel to thumb. Flat back, bend the left knee. Right hand under shoulder, block or floor, revolve Trikonasana. Again, embrace the challenge, embrace the awkwardness. Take one more full breath. And then exhale, hands down, float your left leg up and back, bend the knee, open the hip. Maybe bring your right elbow down, right ear in line with bicep as you straighten the left leg, keep the hip open. Push the mat away through that right elbow. And then half pigeon setup. Take a moment to lengthen out the low back, draw on the chest, and then tip the pelvis forward. Lay it out. Take your last full breath. And then walk your hands in. Curl your right toes under. You can roll that hip open, but then right away, left knee, left upper arm. Hop your back foot in, get your butt up high. Keep the knee to the upper arm. You can even kickstand the left toes here, but then bend the elbows a little. Tip the weight towards the fingertips. Right knee to chest. You might just hold there. Maybe fly that leg up. Ekapada Bakasana, one-legged crow. We're just gonna come into bridge, right? Bridge wheel, and then we're gonna do an inversion of choice. And that might even just be shoulder stand. So come on down. Set up. And then inhale, lift. Supported bridge or full wheel. And then gently release. And then last pose, inversion of choice. So it might be a headstand. And I want you to find it for 2 minutes. It might be a block under the hips, supported shoulder stand. And we're taking hands to the low back. So starting now, 2 minutes. And then headstand. See if you can get lighter on the crown of the head. Push down through the elbows. And then lift the shoulders. Reach up through the feet. Top thighs back. 15 more seconds. And make your way out. So if you are in shoulder stand, you might come to plow and then counter that with fish. If you are in an inversion, it might just be child's pose, whatever counter feels best. And then we're actually going to end here together, seated in Sukhasana. If you need to sit on a block, we're just going to find a little time here for some seated meditation. So use this to really feed yourself. Sit up nice and tall, let the shoulders drop. And then notice your breath. Find the bottom of the next breath. And then inhale through the nose. Hold it in. Drop the shoulders again, maybe tuck the chin. Lift the chin, open the mouth, sigh that breath out. Again, inhale, fill up. All the way to the top. And then lock it in. Lift the chin, sigh the breath out. Take a full breath between. Pause on the breath out. And then last one, inhale. Draw it in, pause. And then gently release the breath. Full breath in. And let it go. Seal the lips and just find that easy stream in and out through the nose that connects from the compassionate center of the heart to the intuitive center of the belly, all the way up through the third eye. And that life force that flows through everyone and connects us to this universal path and reminds us to support each other in the journey. Hands to heart, just bow your gaze. Namaste.